Our impact story for this morning, and we're looking at the issue of dog meat. Now, if you've stayed away from bush meat for the fear of contracting Ebola, some residents in Bolgatanga have an option for you: dog meat. Described as a cultural delicacy in the Upper East region, Nana Kwekwe reports that dog meat consumers say the meat is wholesome for consumption.
Today is a typical market day in Bolga, and the news team visited the dog market. We ran into Madam Ann Amda, who sells dog meat.
So it's a bargaining difficulty here.
It's difficult. What they are saying, what is 103, and I bought some one. So what he's saying, that's 3.2.
Okay.
And when you go and come, I'll pay you.
Hey.
Before the one who come out,
okay.
Maybe so much is deposit. It's 3 million.
It's what?
Until somebody don't beat me here, I want some more than medicine, 250 grams.
So there's risk involved as well.
Hey.
A strong and a healthy dog sells between 200 and 120 cedis. This is much more expensive than the same size of a goat, which sells between 120 and 100 cedis.
This size is 1.3, 130. That's the old cedis. And it shows you that the delicacy here for goat is not that much like for the dog. The price of the dog is higher than the goat in this part of the country. And unlike Accra, where people really prefer the goat to the dog, here is vice versa.
Dog meat today is consumed in many parts of Ghana, but in the Upper East and Northern regions, it is believed to be a cultural delicacy among the Frafra and Dagaba.
The dog are performing. Then the dog meat also have something protect for human being. Yeah, because of the dog. Those who taking dog that doesn't have any disease for their body.
But health experts caution against some possible dangers if it is not well handled. Criticisms from organizations such as World Animal Protection have been increasingly directed against dog meat consumption and the torture of dogs caged and farmed for their meat. In response, proponents of dog meat have argued that distinctions between livestock and pet is subjective and that there is no difference in eating the meat of different animals. Nana Kwekwe, TV3 News.
Wow, very interesting reports there by Nana Kweku Edia. So if you didn't know, dog meat is a delicacy, and my guest this morning to shed some more light about this particular delicacy is Dr. Kikimoto. He's a veterinarian and also the head of public health and food safety. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, nice seeing you again.
Yes. Is this something that you indulge in, dog meat?
No, maybe because I'm a Muslim.
Oh, okay. Muslims don't eat dog meat?
No.
Okay.
Even I can give you some small riddle when I was young. You know, human beings, when we were created, and animals were created among us, a dog was sent by God, was sent by one of the chiefs to go and tell God that when human being dies, he should come back to this world. So a dog was sent with a goat. And the goat and the dog, the one who reached God first and tell him, when the dog was going, they threw the bones down, it didn't stop. He went and told God that, he was rather telling God that when a human being dies, he should come back. When the goat went, he said, no, what the dog said was a lie. If a human being, they should never come back to this world. So in my hometown, when a human being dies, they make sure they sacrifice the goat so that you go along with the human being. So,
I see.
So the dog rather should stay with you in the house. You don't have to eat it.
That's very interesting. So then I'm guessing in your view, it's not okay to eat dogs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why? For those who like to eat dog, is there any health implications for them?
So far as
Or for you, is it just the religious belief?
Yeah, it's just the religious belief. But I believe that all types of animals, depending upon where you live. Some people eat snakes, some people eat pork, some people, so it depends. But dog meat in particular, that one was not taught in veterinary medicine, how even to do meat inspection on dogs and bats. We always advise people to be very careful with those type of animals because they carry a lot of diseases.
Dogs and bats?
Yes, because the bats like that, as you all know only about Ebola, but the bats have about 7 different diseases. It's which they can give you rabies, they can give you Ebola, they can give you Marburg, they can give you MAX, they can give you MEX, Mediterranean Respiratory Syndrome, they give Nipah virus, they give Hendra virus, and this one causes measles. All these
deadly diseases.
They are all deadly diseases. They give you measles and mumps. You see, so dogs give about 28 different diseases, including rabies, everything. So I always advise people that make sure that the animal is healthy. If it is healthy and you get veterinary attention and it is slaughtered, proper meat inspection is carried out, then you get high quality meat for human consumption.
So you're saying it's okay to eat dog meat as long as it's a healthy dog, if it's not a stray that you don't know its history and all of that. If it's a healthy dog that's been properly taken care of, then it's okay for you to
It's okay
to
because it depends on the people eating. But I would advise that, like in Bulga, where they are showing the market now, there was a 13-year-old boy who died this April because a dog was sick and he slaughtered it without knowing they was having rabies. He didn't know. So later he himself died from rabies. A schoolboy.
So even after you've cooked the meat, you can still get rabies from.
What they didn't tell in the history or the anamnesis sent to me is that it's possible when he was about to slaughter the animal, it's possible he bit him, but he never told the people.
The dog bit him before.
It's possible because that's the only way you could have got it.
I see. Is there any particular part of the dog that is healthy or is good for eating?
What I know is that according to those who eat dog, I learned that the dog meat helps them to be very, very strong. They are very wicked, according to what.
Sorry, say that again.
I heard that it helps them to be very strong, and that they are very wicked.
Wicked?
Yes, that's what I heard.
When you consume dog meat, you become wicked. Yes, and you become a mean person.
No, I don't know that word mean, but I heard that they are wicked people. They are
people who eat dog meat
because they don't fear anything.
What about people who eat snakes and other
those
dangerous wild
games?
I see. But from the video we saw that they're telling us that it's good to eat chicken. Yes, I love chicken. Yes. They said that you can't get any diseases from eating dog meat.
That may not be totally right. You see, we have so many diseases that you can get from dog meat and other types of meat, but sometimes depending upon how we cook and how we handle. You see, like you were talking about this Ebola, for example, the man who went and hunted the animal and brought it, the wife was the one who cooked, and the wife rather died and left the man. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes the handling is very, very important because you don't know whether it's healthy or it's not healthy. So the best thing is to avoid it. That's the best thing.
Okay. Is dog meat wholesome?
All types of meat should be wholesome if they are disease free. Yes.
So it just boils back down to the point of it should be a healthy animal. Healthy, it should have gone through some checks. Maybe a vet should have, certified it to be good.
They have got all the vaccinations. The dogs have hepatitis. They have rabies. They have a lot of diseases. So you must make sure that the animal is healthy. I don't have any thing against people who are taking it.
What of a dead dog? Some people eat dead dogs. They consume it after it's. They don't actually kill it or slaughter it for their purposes. They come across a dead dog and they have their way with it.
You see, Sandra, the good thing is that I always advise Ghanaians on the side of public health caution that no dead animal whatsoever should be eaten.
Dead animal?
No. Because you don't know why the animal died. And normally, somebody dies out of disease or accident. So it's always better to avoid. You have to just not eat dead animals. It's not good.
Okay. I So, in a nutshell, we should avoid eating dog if you can. If you can't, make sure that it's a healthy dog.
Yeah.
It's gone through proper checks and by a vet and been given a clean bill of health, and then you can go ahead and spice it and
spice
have
it
your
and eat it
have your
enjoy
way with it and enjoy it
and be very strong
and be very strong
and fearful
and wicked. Right, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Kikimoto is a veterinarian and also the head of public health and food safety. He joined us this morning to tell us about dog meat. I hope you enjoyed it.